Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Lightspeed token journey quest video. Today has been an absolute bonanza in my new account where I unlocked 5 characters at 7 stars, gear 13, and as a bonus also resulted in another legendary unlock at 7 stars. So it's been a busy day, very exciting day. So in this video I want to show you mainly footage from my new account, how I was able to get these quests complete, and also in between I'll sprinkle a few battles from my main account from the big one, as well for those long-time players that you have some different options than the new players, that you might be able to complete some of these quests easier, because you still may have all these guys unlocked already that you would get from Lightspeed tokens. In that case, you dismantle those tokens, and for each of those tokens, which by the way you will get 5 tokens, I believe, yeah. So for each of them you get 20 of each car attacks and finisher pieces. So let's just get into it. So to begin with, we have to win 10 battles with any IG series droid in your squad, so plenty of options if you're an old player. If you're a new player, the easiest thing to do, like if you don't have IG-88 maybe from some quest or something, is unlock IG-86 droid from Galactic War shipments. You just need to buy one because he's a 1-star 10 shard unlock, level 1. You don't have to do anything with it. And you could do this many ways. I just used him in today's Galactic War. I just went through Galactic War and auto-played it with him. I was using my troopers here, but you can use whoever your team is for Galactic War. So this is nice footage from my main account. So if you do have your bounty hunters up and running, you could also do it in a Chewbacca event. Just make sure you include IG-88 because he's a bounty hunter, so he should be able to be added there. And as well here, you can just repeat this battle a few times until you get the feat done. So yeah, 10 times need to do this, and that's it. So either way, you know, with low gear, as I showed in my new account, or the older players, lots of ways to get this done without wasting energy. And this is now 10 zetas in your pocket for the first quest. Now we will move on to the second quest, which will then give us the Lightspeed tokens for Ezra. And this one we have to inflict damage over time 200 times. Now it's gonna be a bit of a challenge, I guess, for the older accounts maybe, but from both accounts I'll show you the footage from the R2 event. So here we are first in my new account, so we'll go in a bit, you know, lower tier, so that we can actually win this, that we don't get smashed. But for the most part, I mean, you should have Darth Vader even if you're a new player. From all those quests we are getting shards, and you know, with his Force Crush he'll be dishing out a lot of damage over times. You could probably just autoplay this, to be honest. I just manually playing, thought if I can get another Force Crush out, but for the most part, you know, autoplaying is fine. I think you can autoplay it. And there you have it. In the one battle I got 24, so which means about 8-9 battles you should be able to knock this out. Let's hop over to my main account again. R2 event, Lord Vader, Darth Vader, top tier of R2 event, and hit auto. I also threw in Scorch because he also inflicts extra damage over times. And then, you know, Lord Vader anyway inflicts damage over times whenever he takes a turn, but because of Relic Delta now we're doing too much damage. Still, this was able to get more damage over times, 34 versus 24 in my new account. So this is gonna be the quickest and easiest way. So after about 8 or so battles, you get your Ezra Lightspeed token. And now what you need to do, you have to unlock Ezra. This will give you a gear 13, 7-star Ezra, all the ability maxed, including Zetas. So now what you will need to do for the next feat is defeat 50 pirates with any Ezra present. So I would imagine the Ezra Exile would count in this one as well. Now there are various nodes scattered between Cantina and Lightside. So let me just show you from my testing. But when you do more battles, sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less pirates. It's not always consistent. So if you head to Cantina on 4F, if you're still farming Master Qui-Gon, here you can get 3 pirate kills per battle. Then in 3G, where is Syndulla's farm there, you also get about 3 on average, I think, per battle from my testing. And then this is a good one if you're still farming Padawan, Obi-Wan as well. You're getting 8 pirates per battle to defeat. So in Cantina, looks like this is the most efficient one, but because I already have all of my guys there, so yeah, this one 2A gives you free as well. But because I already have Master Qui-Gon and Padawan already at 7 stars, I was not hitting Cantina. I actually went to the light side. Now light side, again, a few different options. So here we are on 8A in the hard mode. So here you get about 3 pirates, and then on the 6A hard, here you are getting 5 in 6A, and then here you're getting, I was getting 10, and this is actually excellent for me personally because I'm farming Piet anyway. So I just did my 5 daily battles that otherwise I would sim for Piet shards, and I was able to knock out the pirate fleet done on this node in 5 battles. So just, you know, whatever, put your light side squad in. I mean, at this point you should at minimum have Hera, Sabine and Ezra, and they should be able to carry through this. And obviously bring allies if you can, but as you can see, enemies are very squishy here. So just gonna go ahead, finish this, and then see how many I got there. As mentioned before, for my testing, I did 10 per battle, so in 5 battles, just when I exhausted all those attempts here for the Piet shards, I was able to knock that out. And this now gives you 3 Omicrons. I actually completed some other quests along the process, so let's claim those. So far, no complications whatsoever in terms of defeats. Next one, we have to defeat 100 enemies with Scoundrels. Guess again, many options to do this. Let's head to our trusted journey guide as always. And even with my very low gearish bounty hunters, they can still get the job done here in Chewbacca event. So that's one way of doing it. Again, without wasting energy in Cantina or a light side or mod battles. So just that you can spend your energy on what you would normally anyway, so you don't have to go out of your ways. But you can see I could just probably author this. Low gear bounty hunters getting the job done in Chewbacca event. That's 5 kills per battle, which means I had to do 20 of those battles in my new account. However, in the accounts, bigger accounts where you do have Starkiller unlocked, there is a way to get more kills per battle. However, there is no autoplay in the Starkiller event, unfortunately. That's where we'll utilize the Autoclicker. So what you want to do is you want to find the Dash tier, because Dash is a scoundrel. You want to go, hop in, get your Autoclicker ready, and because as you will see, it's just fortunate that the position of the battle and basic ability, at least in a 4x3 format on my device, is in the exact same position. So even though there is no auto basic here, the auto clicker will keep clicking for you on basic. So you can literally just let this run for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, come back and the feat will be done for you in that way. But otherwise you are getting 15 per battle, which means like what, in 7 or so attempts this will be done. Again, as you can see, I don't have to click on battle because battle is in a position where the basic is. So I just left this on a loop for about 10 minutes, came back, and the feat for this scoundrel feat was finished. So that's kind of an automated way to do it without needing to constantly go into the battle, hitting auto, and so on. So, you know, an easy way to knock that out. Now you got the chopper, a Lightspeed token, so let's go ahead and unlock chopper as well. Boom, there we go, another 7-star gear 13 units with all the Zeta unlocked. Up next we have to win 20 battles with the rebels. Now no way of speeding this up. 20 battles is 20 battles, so you just want to hop in the Palp's event and just hit auto for a few times. And obviously at this point you do have Sabine already, so Shikhareu just wipes out everybody out, even on the higher tiers. And at this point I completed, I believe, tier 5 for Palpatine, so I unlocked Palpatine already at this point, even before I came to the end. So let's go ahead, activate him, unlock him, because we will need him shortly for another quest. But before we head into the quest, let's go ahead, claim that, and as mentioned before, next quest, inflict shock 100 times. So having Palpatine at 5 stars, that's enough for me to able to get this to work. So let's just go ahead as well, get first Captain Rex unlocked, so another 7-star gear 13 unit with all the Zetas, no Omicrons though. And now what we want to go and do is finish the Palps event. Now that we do have a full Rebel squad at 7 stars after we unlocked Captain Rex as well, we can now finish the event and get Palpatine to 7 stars, and then we'll start working on our shock feat. So let's go ahead, promote him to 7 stars, and then you will want to upgrade him a little bit, but not too much, because we'll be getting a Lightspeed token that will get him again to gear 13, all the abilities and everything, to just get him to about level 30, add couple of gear levels. Like his abilities don't waste materials, they don't do a whole lot if you upgrade. We'll get that with the Lightspeed token for free anyway. For now, we need to inflict shock 100 times. Again, it's going to be different before newer and older accounts. So for the new account, I just went on the lowest R2 tier, Palps in the leading slot that we just unlocked and leveled up a little bit, not too much, and then just put the weakest Empire units you have, because you want Palpatine to survive and just hit auto basic. And then let Palpatine go to town. Obviously, for the other accounts, such as my main account, this is not going to be an option, because Relic 7 Palps now with the Relic Delta, he'll probably just wipe out these guys too fast in this particular event. So I was exploring different ways to get shock, and one of them again here is, so I got 12 there, so I needed to do what, 9 times in the new account to get that feat done. Here I'm going to go ahead again into the Starkiller event, head over to the Mara tier, there she is, and then Mara can as well inflict shock. So that's one way of doing this. With Mara, she's got an AoE shock, she'll get stunned, but eventually she'll get a turn. Unfortunately, no auto battle in this one. I guess you could program Autoclicker for like multi-tap zones, that you tap here, tap there, but you know, that's one way of doing it, I guess, or you just do manually here. Again, because of the Relic Delta, these guys don't last as long. But I guess if you have Relic 10 Mara, Relic 5 Mara still, you know, you should be able to stall this longer. But with Relic 7, I was just doing too much damage versus these Relic 5 enemies. Let's go ahead and get another round of shocks out. I don't think we'll get to another one, so let's see if we can, but most likely not. Yeah, down they go. How many did we get this time? We got 11, so not great. Now, I did come across a way, now that we do actually have Conquest, to get some cheese going, right? Because that's what Conquest is about. So what I did, I removed any sort of discs that would have stacking damage, as well as remove Zealous Ambition discs, so we can then stall this or not out into infinity, basically, as long as we need to. Geonodes, they're very durable, they're healing up, constantly covering health and protection. So just go in with this squad. Because of Entrenched, Mala gets bonus protection, Tank Tech will then put a taunt on him, and then Geos are constantly stuck behind him. And what we want to do is get a couple of shocks out. So we go AoE shock with Darth Revan, AoE shock with Mara, and then once Palps gets a turn, we'll just hit auto basic and let the timer run. So good old-fashioned Conquest cheese. As you can see, we're not doing that much damage, just because these Geos are constantly equalizing health and protection. Then Geobrute Alpha is healing them up with his special as well when he resummons the Geobrute. So plenty ways you can just let it time out. However, I didn't want to go my energy to waste, so after about, I don't know, 3 minutes or so, I'm like, I had enough shocks probably by now. Then I just hit full auto, make sure to win the battle, not to waste an energy, and gain some relic material in the process. Now I was already up to, I think, was it 88 up to this point, so I don't know how many shocks I got in this particular battle, because I was trying out different things, but probably this could get it done in 2 battles, maybe 1, I don't know. But there you have it, quite easily completed their shock as well, with a bit of Conquest cheese. And this now will grant you the Rebel Lightspeed token, and unlock the next quest, which is unlocking Palpatine, which we already done anyways, so we can claim back-to-back Lightspeed tokens at this point. And amazing how many Lightspeed tokens we got today, absolutely brilliant. Even completed some of the achievements along the process, so definitely my new account coming along nicely. Let's go ahead, bump that Palpatine to gear 13, all the Zetas, do the same here now. This is a bit of a pickle, right? These are the rebels I get to choose from who I want to get to 7 stars, gear 13. Now, lots of options to consider here, like Radus maybe down the line for his ship, Drogon for his ship, lots of other options in here. You could go down if you're planning to unlock Starkiller. You could use it on, what's his name, Kyle. Heck, other people here as well, if you would want. But I've really been leaning towards Kanan, because it seems like Phoenix without Kanan, they just lose a lot of durability, they lose counterattacks. Maybe a waste, but at least I have now a complete Phoenix crew that can get a lot done everywhere. Probably not the most popular choice, probably other people went for something a bit more impactful in terms of Galactic Legend farms or something, but I'm not worrying about that. I'm worrying about right now getting my Phoenix crew complete, and now that we do have a full 7-star Phoenix crew leveled up, you can also now do is get what? Thrawn at 7 stars. So it's a bit of a bonus here at the end that probably we didn't mention, but it's a given. Once you get Phoenix up and running, you can get Thrawn unlocked, get him all the way to 7 stars. Unfortunately, no Lightspeed token for him, so we'll have to gear him up and level up the old-fashioned way. But it's fine, you know, we'll get in there with time. So as you can see, it's been a very busy, very eventful day. So just to show you now as well in the end how the account looks like after today's bonanza of getting 5 7-star gear 13 units. So today we've got Ezra, Chopper, Captain Rex, Kanan, and Palpatine, 5 units essentially for free, very quickly, very easily, 7 stars, all the Zetas, gear 13, and as a nice bonus, we also unlocked Thrawn at 7 stars. So now we're gonna be busy farming up mods for these guys, am I right? Anyway, just in time for the Grand Arena Unlock 2. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you found this video useful and helpful. I'll see you in the next Journey Quest Unlock video. Spoiler alert, that one might be a bit shorter, but anyway, we'll worry about it once we get there. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.